Hello everyone, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 4. So, I've been doing a little investigating, and this came to me from doing a certain other challenge, which might happen, you might be seeing in a week or two or something like that. And it's something to do with the AI opponents, and one particular event, which everyone was always talking about, is something called the Speedster trophy, and that is commonly thought of as the hardest event one make race in the entirety of Gran Turismo 4. And a lot of people suspect that it was to do with the AI being upgraded, and yes, they are indeed upgraded, but not in the way you might expect. So let us quickly go in to look at the Speedster trophy for a sec. So yeah, pretty usual lineup. Also, hello everyone in the chat. Looks like we've got a lot of the Americas and Asia, Oceania. Yeah, all the Europeans are asleep. Makes sense. Yeah, Julie Canoto from 100k for sure. So yeah, hopefully everything's working, by the way. Let me know if something's off. Let me just check. Yeah, I should be playing GT4 right now. So yeah, this is the lineup for the Speedster trophy, and oh, sorry about that. These guys are quite fast, let's put it that way. And they also look, I don't know if you can tell, they also look quite low compared to like normal speedsters in stock form. Oh, it's silver, no way. I thought just dropped and left, but no, apparently not. That's cool. Yeah, these guys are really fast, basically is all you need to know. They also look a bit modified. Perfect time. Probably time for dinner, I'd assume. Okay. So I did a bit of digging, and the digging in question brought up this happening. So this is a Daihatsu Copen active top. Well, it was, because what I managed to do was copy paste the car data from the Turbo Challenge Dodge Neon for no particular reason. I just chose it because it was the first car in the grid slot. And yeah, this is what the Turbo Challenge Dodge Neon looks like in the garage form. So yeah, they're pushing a little bit more power than a standard 2.4 litre Dodge engine, I'm guessing. 458 to be exact. So yeah. And that led me to have a look at what was causing this power multiplying glitch, because, not even glitch, power multiplying. Because when you go into the upgrade section in Dodge, there is no evidence of any of these being purchased, including the turbocharger, which, by the way, yes. And yeah, nothing has been purchased. Like, this car is completely standard. Well, it should be completely standard, but some value is making it have, like, twice as much horsepower as before. However that works. And yeah, what I did was get a standard Neon and basically just compare the two. So yes, I will switch to Notepad for a second because this is pretty easy to demonstrate. Hopefully this works. Bam, okay. So hello everyone in chat. Hopefully you're able to see this and I'm not just waffling into the microphone for no reason. This is Notepad, obviously, and this is the car data string for both of the Dodge Neons that I've just put in the garage. On top is the Race of Turbo Sports one, which, as you can see, oh, I changed it by accident. That's unfortunate. Undo. So yeah, it looks pretty normal, although you can see there is some slight deviations here. This one has like the default no value sort of thing. So hello LS, welcome. You actually sparked this investigation through one way or another. Fun fact. Yeah, so there's some slight differences here. I think it's the exhaust that's being changed here because the Turbo Sport Neon does have like a sports exhaust for some reason. I guess to make it sound more sporty, even though it doesn't. But as we move further down, hopefully you're seeing Notepad, by the way. As we move further down, we encountered this region of the car data. You did. Basically, if you remember, you requested like a Speedster trophy. I had to race against like fully upgraded Speedsters, and lo and behold, it got me thinking about why the default Speedsters are so quick, and it is because of these two numbers here. So if you look at the second lowest line, you will see a little string of text here. So FF64, 64, 64. Same here. And what these 64s do is they're just power multipliers. They can multiply the power by like 2 or however many times. They're completely independent of like turbos and stuff. And I thought that's what they were using to tune up the Turbo Sport Neon. But turns out they're not. You see, if we go 1 or 2 bytes before, you can see that this has got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 for the stock Neon. And now, over here, we have 6Z07, which is some kind of power multiplier, I'm guessing. And that is what's causing this Dodge Neon to have, like... Actually, I should turn off Notepad, one sec. I'm new to this. I did have an overlay, if you might notice. Anyway, yeah. That small little string of values is what's causing this Dodge Neon to have 464 horsepower. And by the way, it's completely terrible to drive. Who'd have thought, right? Let's have a look. So yeah, Polyphony did not like put in, like they didn't modify the turbo values like you can in GT4 normally. They just decided to add a completely new parameter to like multiply the power because they didn't want to tune turbos or something, I don't know. And yeah, it results in cars like this. So this is our first sort of demonstration of the day. It's pretty quick, accelerating. It of course struggles in the turns because it's front wheel drive. Traction control is going mad. And we're about to top out because they didn't tune the gears. Or they couldn't, the transmission just blows up, who knows. As Rowdy says, asbestos transmission, probably. Gotta have it spitting out the back there, the dual exhausts. So yeah, this is pretty weird, but it gets it can get a lot better. So I have some certain events that have these sorts of opponents, and of course the Speedster trophy, which I guess we can try now if everyone wants to. It's probably the most notorious one. So let's try and make sense of the AI Opel Speedster, shall we? Okay. Okay, now. Getting the Speedster trophy. There is two actually, there's the turbo and the normal one, so we'll try both of them. Why not? Okay, perfect. We have some nice colors as well, so... Okay. Let me just... This is where you have to bear with for a bit. I have to copy paste the car data and stuff. I think we should try the Speedster Turbo first, because it's pretty cursed. So yeah, just bear with for a sec. Hopefully the tapping sounds of the keyboard isn't driving you mad. Okay. Let's go pasting car data real quick. Sorry about the delay. I believe this should be... No, it's not. Okay. No, it should be. Okay. I can appreciate you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm just getting ready to copy paste the Speedster's car data into a completely new one that I'm about to buy. Or I could even just use this one, actually. So yeah, this Speedster comes with 200 horsepower stock. Pretty respectable, actually. But Polyphony decided they could do better. So in a matter of time, we'll find out what the hell they did to this thing. It's turned to yellow now, by the way. Let me just give a garage view of this thing. 385, wow. So yeah, there's the specs. It doesn't appear to have any weight reduction actually, which is weird. Bro, what the hell is that comment that just came through? Also, that is actually kind of valid. Like, you sort of think about that these people have bodily functions as well. Like, they're not just a talking voice through GT4. They're not explaining GT4. Like, contrary to popular belief, I do not live and breathe Gran Turismo number 4. So yeah, once again, we will look at the turbo upgrade section. And yeah, no evidence of modifying here. Although I'm pretty, yeah, look, it does have the sports exhaust. So that's something there. For some reason they decided to do that, sure. It definitely has some kind of suspension mods on it, which, judging from the ride height, you should be able to tell. Maybe, no. Let's have a look, okay? I can appreciate you can't see this either, but I'm just going to run through like the suspension setup so T Kanji can wake up in pure horror. Okay. Spring rate front, 3.9. Spring rate rear, 4.5. Ride height front, 115, and ride height rear, 115 as well. All the damper rebounds and bounds, 4 either side. No camber, no toe. Stabilizers, 1 and 1. What? Okay, chat. We have to talk. Holy shit. Okay, you're not gonna believe this, okay? But this Opel Speedster, the Speedster from the Speedster Trophy, the one and only, has 150 front downforce and 200 rear downforce. I swear I'm not making this up. What? That's why the Speedster is so good apparently. So there's no tire changing, I'm guessing. I'm just gonna have to look at, so I should probably filter chat messages to see if there's like hidden messages. All messages, okay. Yeah, there's a bit of delay in the chat actually. That's unfortunate. But yeah, 150 downforce, 200 on the rear. I'm gonna make a full video on this now, so don't worry if you're not gonna be able to see it at the moment. So it isn't the power of the Speedster. It's the, they just decide to, you know, pile on 10 kilos of 100,000 kilos of downforce. So yeah, I'm just gonna, what was I gonna do again? Have a look at the tires, okay. 9DE7. Okay, so it does have actually different tires as well. What the? AC Cobra, I'm not sure if that even has any like broken upgrades. Okay, maybe you will tell us what sort of, it's on sports medium. I doubt that. I'm just gonna say that right now. It does appear to have different tires, this one. Yeah, A13D, and then it's only, yeah, what? Okay, it might be on like sports softs or something. I'll have a look. Just real quick, just to make sure you get concrete evidence. High suspension and stiff. I mean, that would just be like a wooden horse, I think. Let me just try this out. Yeah, it's on sports soft tires. There you go. So contrary to what we believed at the start, the opponent Speedsters do not use racing tires at all. They use sports softs. Where it all comes, where it all starts to fall apart, however, is the downforce, and we're gonna try and drive this abomination right now. Okay. I can't wait for this actually. Okay, what track should we try this on? I can appreciate there's like a giant delay, so yeah, take your pick. It's Grand Valley full, Autumn Ring reverse, I think. Suzuka short, and then Infineon and Seattle. Seattle will be cursed with the jumps, actually. Should we do Seattle, I think? I'm just waiting for chat, because delay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Dr. John. Enough free time to... Yeah, Seattle's a good idea. Enough free time to investigate GT4 opponents. Exactly. It is very lucky. Yeah, downforce is so broken in this game. It's crazy. So yeah, it also, I'm pretty sure it carries over like the assist and stuff. What is this GT4? Autumn Ring could be the best test for downforce. True. Also, it's good for AI fails. What is this, dude? We have to drive with the assists exactly how Polyphony wants it as well. 0 ASM oversteer, 10 understeer, 5 TCS. Why are we even doing this anymore? Okay. So we are definitely on sport softs, don't worry, it's just showing up because we haven't bought the soft tires. So yeah, let's go. Enough beating around the bush, as it were. Okay. And it should probably be the exact same scenario for the normal Speedster. Yeah, Polyphony just got a bit lazy, I think, when making go to assist. Tell T Kanji right now. Let's have a look at what unholy stuff it does to this car. The Speedster. Yeah, it understeers. I can appreciate that the understeer assist does in fact make it understeer. Honestly though, it's pretty nice. That is owing in fact to the downforce. Let's see how it takes the jumps. It's glued. You can... Okay, wow. It's completely glued. That is wild. You have to face against 150 downforce speedsters in this event. So yeah, if you actually manage to beat this event, congratulations. You've done some insane stuff. You've managed to beat like almost max downforce speedsters. Will it fly though? Absolutely not. Like glue. What is this chat, by the way? What the... That is exactly what I'm gonna be experimenting with later as well. We'll see what the GT Auto Wing does to this insanity. My guess at the moment is that it does reset the downforce, because when you buy the wing, it should, in theory, like reset the downforce to 0. But who knows? We'll have to experiment with that. That is wild though, man. So that means like other one-make events, like the Peugeot one. I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone else knows any broken one-make events, but the Peugeot one's gonna be like this as well, I'm gonna guess. It does look like a bit of a gecko, I guess. Y2K gecko. Ow. The GT Auto rear wing. So thanks to that other speedster that's way in front. Yes, someone said it. Let's like subconsciously wake up T Kanji. Let's send like subliminal messages to their brain while they're asleep, probably. This is so cursed, man. It is nice to drive though. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be an absolute nightmare with those assists. Wild discovery right here. Let me just get my winnings for discovering this real quick. Ooh. Can we beat the fellow cheating Speedster? So yeah, if there's any more like you make my opponents videos, you might be able to do this depending on if I feel like I want to die or not. Because apparently Polyphony doesn't care about downforce regulations, so why should you? I think that'd be great. Dr. John, you should probably, yeah, you should, I don't know if you can consult yourself as a doctor, but I don't know, man, I'll just stick to GT4 for now. Ooh. Surprisingly enough, it's pretty easy with the broken car. But yeah, there's no like horrible handling characteristics owing, of course, the downforce levels. It makes sports tires pretty decent. So yeah, there's like no, it doesn't break away from you as what I expected. I guess like the 0 oversteer assist doesn't do anything. At the same time though, I'm pretty sure like that is the default sort of assists for AI cars in this game. Like, if you ever see AI cars go off track and stuff, you'll be able to like see them rotate and spin out completely. If you have full assists on, it's impossible to spin out on the dirt or anything like that. So they do have like oversteer assist disabled, like pretty sure from default. Hang on, just let me have a look. Oh, 92.255 downforce. We'll have that in the next beating GT World Championship, I think. As long as I can use like the XGR9 from Like the Wind, if you know, you know. 206 Cup does indeed have cheating opponents. We are going to have a look at that next as well. POW soundtrack. Yes, I agree. We should... I was thinking that as well. We have to use opponent-tuned cars. Including buying the upgrades for them, which will be fun. So yeah, that is Speedster Trophy, and that is quite a alarming revelation. I'm not sure if I'm better off knowing. Okay. So let us get a Peugeot. Real quick. I wonder if there's like a used one. That one's funky. 406, no, not quite. It's just the 206 Cup, isn't it? I bet it's not gonna be here, is it? No, of course not. It's fine. We'll use the 206 RC, unless there is one here already. Nope. Yeah, that would be a really interesting sort of way to deal with, like, what GT World Championship opponent are you gonna have to like save up to get and stuff like that? Because they're all gonna be crap expensive, right? Peugeot. They set similar sort of lap times in that. Or we could use the CC. Let's go. It's not going to be a CC for much longer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have similar power. Although the normal Speedster's a lot lighter, isn't it? We could check that out at the end, I guess. I'm just going through like all the big players. Hopefully we can enter with this. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I sort of gave up on this event clearly all those years ago. I wonder why. We're about to find out. Alright. Motorland? Oh no. The French seat box. Okay, which one do you guys want to see driven? Do you guys want like a cabriolet? Or do you want to go like full 206 RC levels? While we wait for the answers, I'm just gonna locate the car data. Yeah, that's the base Speedster, yeah. Mostly because it's probably gonna benefit from that downforce with its lower weight, I guess. Makes sense. Okay. I kind of want to go for the CC. Yeah, the cabriolet, I agree. Okay, opponent 2 then. Or opponent 4. I like opponent 4's color more. clicking ASMR, by the way. Hopefully it's not horrible. Keep it to a minimum. Garage car data. Here we go. Alright. So, what you may be able to tell is that this Peugeot is now changed to dark red for some reason. Or brown, whichever way you're looking at it. It's Vallelunga Rouge. Interesting. And before we get into the race, I'm just going to run through, like, what Polyphony has decided to do with this car. So, it looks like it has an exhaust on. Pretty standard stuff at this point. Power multiplier anywhere? Okay, the 206 also has insane downforce. 150 both sides. Nice one. And also has 275 horsepower. I wonder if I wonder if there is a event where this Chisetta sort of appears and it's broken. Maybe Supercar Festival, who knows. And yeah, it does indeed have some power multipliers going on. Yeah, that is some interesting brown. I wouldn't like to see that coming out of anywhere important. Okay. 206 Cup. Let's do Motorlands because funny. Tanzoin. Oh, there's some nice colors here. I should have checked what tires this was on as well. Oh well. Ooh, that's weird. It has upgrades apparently. They don't bother to change the transmission or anything for these. Go figure. Alright, let's drive this abomination. 6-7 points race, get your laughs out of the way, by the way. Is the game audio on? It's sort of on. Hopefully it's balanced a little bit. Okay, 206cc. Let's get it on. Looks like the CCs have sort of taken over the race. Actually, it's just GTIs versus CCs. Now you see though, maybe they fixed the understeer with the downforce at the front, making it completely undrivable. In a different dimension. Yeah, I mean, it's a almost 300 horsepower front wheel drive car. What do you expect, I guess? Even downforce doesn't really help it. I'm just gonna say that. Doesn't help that white 206 either. Also, 8 laps, by the way. What is this event? Uh-oh. Oh no, you're dead. My fellow brethren's died. Oh, that guy's even worse. Motorland is so cursed, dude. Oh, it swings out still. It does have some nice low-end torque, though. What do you guys think, like, the engine upgrade they use for this mystical power multiplier? Like, what do they do to the engine to get an extra, like, like, double the output, basically? What do you think they do? Because it isn't just GT Auto oil. Everyone knows you can't copy-paste oil life into opponent data. Ooh. Honestly, you get the hang of it. It's a front-wheel drive car in GT4. Yeah, someone's got to pit in, come on. Push. They all just created a huge, massive metal in the back there. Take your guesses which Peugeot's going to pit in first. I'm going to guess it's a cabriolet. Actually, no, I'm going to guess it's that white, like, RC, which went off. Twin turbos, you think? 206 bi-turbo? Let me have a look, actually. I can go to the onboard view, which has, like, the turbo display. Or in this case, doesn't, because it doesn't have a turbo. Have to investigate further. This thing's kind of nippy, though, in this view. Feels like. Although, yeah, this... the guy just in the top there. It does sort of seem like the S16 is the way to go, don't you think? I mean, It is handedly the best handling out of these guys. Esoteric French engineer. So I love how the speedo goes up to 320 on this. That's great. Yeah, so the S16 seems to be the best choice if you're wanting to be an AI car. That's for future me in the playthrough to remember. In case I want the prize for this event, which isn't really worth it, I don't think. So nice tire life on yellows already. Yeah, no, the S16 is glued. We have to investigate this one next, I think. Unlike everyone else is just killing themselves, man. None of them is pitting in though, because they just understeer so much. They already hit the wall before the barrier. Yeah, so they accidentally made like the oldest and probably the worst put together Peugeot the best one in this event. Tried to race against the rally car. Rally car 150 downforce. I agree. Maybe because it like has a set downforce limit, they might limit it to 13, 18, but knowing what they do for the speedsters and now these guys, I don't know. Looks like there's some there's very clearly the worst opponents here at the very back there. Every single lap they just die. Yeah. So I love the white's fast, yes. It makes sense. I'm guessing that's why they sort of upgraded these guys so much. Because, well, you're just cheesing and buy the rally car. Of course, if you do decide to buy a rally car in this game, God forbid, you've made some choices, basically. Yeah, this thing isn't so bad, honestly. It is strangled by its traction control, but at least it isn't those guys at the back. The people at the back, people at the dark. Yes, I agree. We haven't used Motorland for anything, man. We have to... Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of tournaments, by the way, I'm sure you all realize there hasn't been one. Still not sure if there's going to be one, like, in the near future. At the moment, I'm sort of like... The idea is to, like, do the tire war idea, if you remember, from a few months back. Basically, everyone has to, like, achieve a certain lap time on a track, and they all have to use different tires. So, like, someone has to use rally tires, and then they have to make a car that gets to, like, 1 minute 30 on deep forest, etc. By whatever means necessary. And I think, you know, it could have some variation and stuff like that. Like, what's good on deep forest might not be so good on other tracks and stuff like that. Type R trophy. Do you think the Type Rs have upgrades in this? Maybe. But yeah. I like the idea of the tires idea, but I don't know. Okay, so what the hell is the worst car here? The cabriolets are the worst. That's just, that just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, the RCs get the best, well, second best. The S16 though is absolute rocket ship. I can't get enough, he says. I can when it's around this track and these cars. What the hell were they thinking? So yeah, if you want to, top tip, if you want to use opponents' cars, use the S16 apparently. Yeah, I think it's worth it even for. We should. Okay, that's my second trophy in the 206 Cup, by the way. Nice. I wonder if like this 2CV event. I don't think it does. So yeah, there's the two big players, the Speedsters and the 206s. But is there anything else? I know for a fact that there's also the Compact Championship over here, which, like stuff like the Honda Jazz and stuff like that, that is very obviously power multiplied. In fact, we could probably enter it with this broken car. Why not? Not sure if the Alfa Romeo is tuned in that. There might be upgrades in the FF Cup, but not sure. Toyota Ist. Beautiful lineup, by the way. Gotta love it. So yeah, I'm just re-rolling the event to get like the Honda Jazz opponent. Mazda 2. Oh, there's the mid-engine Clio, by the way. The only thing that's gonna give you grief in this is the S16 again. Welcome Grem, by the way, and Zetsu. Toyota Ist, that's also a good point. Oh, look at these colors! Wow, look at this. Tigra, Mazda 2. However, there's no Honda Jazzes or anything. We can for sure look at the Ist in a second. Okay, there it is. Honda Jazz 1.4 DSi SE SP, whatever that means, of course. Okay, opponent number 5. Oops. Control C. Jewel box. That's a way to describe it. I like that. All these rare earth elements in my hatchback championship. What are they doing? Okay, Honda Jazz time, I think. I wonder if the A2 has the cursed upgrades. Who knows? Oops, that's Daihatsu, not Honda. Bear with. Gotta get it in Luca's pink. Saturn silver metallic. A little bit faded, gotta say. You know, talking about colors that look the wrong color. There's that. Okay. Let us experiment with this bloody Jazz, shall we? It has tuned suspension right away. Just noticed that. No NA tuning, no standard NA tuning that you can get in like the default game. It actually has no exhaust, this one. Wow. Okay. And then scroll down. No suspension either, because why would you need to tune a max power upgraded Honda Jazz? Because this thing comes with... Are you ready? Oh, okay. It's only 150. Eh. Okay. Not the most hype ever. We'll just give it a quick spin around like Motorland or something. Auto Mini, why not? Also nice antenna placement, by the way. Oh, it recommends me to stay in gear D, by the way, so make sure to remind me in case I go out of it. Yeah, pretty normal, honestly. Do you think K-Cup has tuned cars? Okay, so that's compact up. We sort of got caught off guard there. I'm now thinking we should go to something a little bit faster. As if the Speedsters weren't enough, we're going to go to the Turbo Sport 1-make race. Not 1-make race. This. Oops. You know, it'd help if I had a turbocharged car. Bear with. Oops. Hang on. Adjusting position. Speedster Turbo, there you go. You can't argue with this one. Professional events, Turbo Sports. So yeah, this is probably like one of the most noticeable events outside Speedster Cup that proves that GT4 does have tuned opponents. As you're gonna get stuff like Subarus and Skylines maxing out their gearboxes down the Strait of Tokyo, like R246, which is something you cannot get with the standard cars here. So yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys again on which opponent out of the 5 above us we should transform our car into. So yeah, there's the GNX, probably a bit slow. Skyline, It's like the best one you can get. The Esprit's gonna be a death trap. Eclipse is gonna be dead in every single metric. Then the SC300. Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was an opponent here, really. British GT? Potentially. I wonder if like the Lotus releases and stuff have cursed Eclipse. Please no, please no. It's going to be the 206, but even worse. You know what? Actually, I'll save both of them. I'll save the Eclipse and the Esprit. Hell, we could go with any of them. We can go with all of them if you want. So that is opponent number 2. Over here. Oops. Binary code. My entire notepad's binary code. And opponent 3. Here we go. I want to test the Esprit out first, I think. Because this thing is going to be a death trap. Alright. Let's get some random ass car to transform into an Esprit. What do you guys think? Actually, it's gonna have rigidity wear. I'm not down for that. What's like something that will make Esprit fans mad? I don't know really. You can't really make fun of them. The Esprit is a copyrighted shape, as we know. Let's get a new Esprit. Why not? It won't change anything. Okay. Enough deliberating. Let's see what this Esprit does. Any second. Ooh, yeah, it should be. Yeah. Stratos. I'm not sure if that's an opponent here. Okay, let's get. Oh wow, significant power increase here. The 2.2 liter engine now cranking out 462 horsepower. What else? It has an exhaust. Nice work there. I'm guessing suspension. Yep, it's got lowered ride height 115, damper rebounds and bounds 6 either side, 1 camber and 0.5 camber on the rear. Stabilizes 1. No downforce this time, so we can hit pure top speeds here. And yeah, nothing else really sticking out apart from the power multiplier, which brings us to 469. Alright, let's see what this thing's made out of then. Yeah, invisible downforce. Like, how are they managing to get it out of their small lip spoilers? Like, we'll never know. Unbelievable. They did this to us. I mean, I expected some power multiplying. I did not, however, expect Polyphony to edit the downforce values. 10 points race, by the way. We have a very strong car here. Goodbye, focus. So yeah, let's get a feel of this thing right away. And yeah, it pulls hard, I'll say that. It has stock brakes and sports tires. Keep that in mind. Ooh, the assists are sort of helping it dial in a little bit. Ooh, it's lethargic though. The lack of downforce is astounding. But yeah, next time you do the Speedster trophy, don't feel bad if you lose, like, generationally. It's completely valid. Alright, coming up against our main foe here. Getting the slide out. 205's doing pretty good as well. All-wheel drive, makes sense. Whoa. Yeah, nice. This thing, I mean, it drives as you'd expect, really. Isn't much to write home about. Semi-controllable with the assists on. Although not really fun to drive, let's put it that way. This is the true AI experience though. Alright, where does this top out at? Yeah, I'm sure you can get to like... Ow, my engine. You can get to like, I don't know, 280, 290. Pretty decent. Yeah, that's the Esprit, I guess. And now we can phase shift into the Eclipse. NSX prototype in Nürburgring Family Cup. Is the NSX also tuned, do you think? I'm not sure though. Pretty sure every Family Cup car is as it is from the factory. So yeah, say goodbye to this short-lived Esprit. We're going to turn it into something worse in every single measurable way. Here we go. Oh no, it's an Eclipse now. God, what's this gonna be like? This is gonna be absolutely horrendous. Speed limiter, you're gonna need it for this one. Oh, it over revs a little bit. Goes over the pit limiter. Should have checked what power this was running actually. Alright, let's get the tournament cheater. JK, not cheater. TVRs are perfectly valid in every single tournament. They're just really, unfortunately, too good. Yeah, as we can see here, Eclipse doing 280, almost 290, is not something you get regularly. Holds its speed as well, which is something, I guess. Yeah, real quick check its power. 475, pretty decent actually. Ow, oops. Cursed assists, by the way. Okay. That will be that. Alright. There's the Turbo Sports Championship. Has anyone else got any broken opponents in mind? I don't think special conditions would. Maybe actually. I don't think so. I don't think so. Professional events. Tuning car? Actually, yeah, because the Arthur, I'm pretty sure that would be standard as well. It's just, the main thing about that is it just starts way further up. If it was tuned, it would be impossible because it wouldn't need slipstream to be able to get in front or like stay in front sort of thing. You could just rev it off the limiter. Anyway, what was I on? I was tuning car Grand Prix, right? If you remember, this has no tire restrictions, so what do those roof like CTRs do in that case? Or does everyone use sports softs here? That's interesting to find out. Either way, we're gonna do it for science. So why are they doing this? Okay, we have every single roof to choose from here. Perfect. And an opera performance. BTR, CTR2. I'll go for the CTR2. So that's gonna be completely nightmare. And we'll go with the opera. Just in case they have some broken stuff about that. Okay, first of all, we'll go for the CTR, I think. Bear with. Oh dear, I appear to have morphed my Eclipse in the 20 seconds before the race start into a CTR. Don't remind me about the tuning car. Wait, it's an Eclipse still, bro. I was about to do something hilarious. Apparently not. Okay, we have to load the racing again. Hang on. The Formula GT, imagine that with like max downforce. Please no. Okay, before we go into things real quick, I'm just gonna look at the specs here. It has an exhaust apparently, but again, not sure if it comes with one as standard. Anything else of note? It does appear to have some power multiplier on it. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Oh, we're on super hard tires though. There you go. Yeah, like the Alfa Romeo in the Spider and Roadster. Maybe. That is very true. No downforce on this, I believe. Yep, no downforce, but we are on super hards, so there you go. Tuning car Grand Prix opponents have super hards, for some reason. The worst tires. Some investigation going on here. Yeah, we don't really need to get into that, I guess. I'll just do real quick the Opera performance. I'm pretty sure this will be pretty standard compared to the standard Opera performance. And there we go. This Esprit has been through a lot of lives, hasn't it? Yeah, it looks pretty standard to me. Okay, we'll check out. I wonder if this counts as a spider, by the way. Doubt it. We'll just go with old trusty again, I think. Spider and Roadster, here we come. Don't clear. So I'm gonna be looking for like the front wheel drive stuff. Barchetta should do. That is starting in 4th place. Bad qualifying there, lad. He says as he's in 6th place. Okay, I'll just get into the Esprit of many names real quick again. Also voxel appearance, no way. What is this? Hang on, this isn't supposed to have 400 horsepower, right? This has got power multiplier on it, for sure. Yeah, this, I should have picked that up. This has a power multiplier on it. That's cursed. Opera does indeed have tune on it. There you go. If you want to destroy the world, you can do that. In fact, I'll keep that just in case. Yes, basically. Alright, what was I doing? I was getting the Barchetta. I'll keep the Opera for now. Get an orange because it's a cool color. And has it saved the car data? Should do. G's up. Oh, it's yellow again, I just realized. Damn it. Damn it. Tram Mountain. Alright. Also, they could have added like custom rims and wings to their opponents and stuff, because it just uses the same sort of car data. But no, they didn't. Sad. 61 points race, so it should be pretty even field, if the A-spec points are to be believed. Okay, yeah, it feels like it's tuned. Ain't no one getting a Fiat Barchetta this quickly accelerating. Let me tell you that. Oh, it doesn't steer. It's slightly tuned, I'd say. Before I spread misinformation though, I should probably actually check the power output. So hello Jason. Welcome to the stream. We're currently struggling in the backpack here. Against the Voxel. Oh, the assist in this thing. Come on. Seems kind of standard though. I don't know about that. They're pretty light, remember. Keep in mind. 201 horsepower. It's lightly tuned. Lightly tuned. Noticeable, but yeah. So that's interesting. They went through a lot of events in that case to like sort of quote unquote balance them out. But yeah. Anyway, was there any other suggestions? Let me have a look. Do you think driving mission cars, when we already know about the Mission 34 SLR, do you think the opponents in driving missions are messed with as well? Highly doubt it. Yeah, it also weighs like 800 kilos, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm just gonna have a quick little peek at Mission 34. Opponent 1. 300 SL. Let's have a look. Now, have they done any sort of balancing tweaks to the 300 SL? They actually did detune the SLR. If you like see T Kanji's shorts, there was like a huge reveal that the SLR had like way worse downforce than the standard one. So if you haven't seen that yet, that is, yeah, pretty important lore. Anyway, yeah. This looks pretty standard to me. Also, hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now. So yeah, SL300 is completely normal. That's fine. We do get a tasty sell price though. The pace car, oh, that's a good idea. That is a great idea. Please. Okay. No, that's, bro, I completely forget how this game works. Wow, what am I? IA 15. The pace car's cursed idea. Amazing, amazing. 190's on probably like some worse tires, I'd assume that's all. The pace car on the other hand, and I happen to know a little bit about how this car works. It basically is like one of the only instances you'll get like rubber bands in this game. Like, it basically, if you're like way behind the pace car, it will slow down to a crawl. And it just basically, how it does it, it just slows down the game speed or something for the pace car or something like that. Not exactly sure how it works, but basically that's it. Pace car can just manipulate time apparently. Let me just get a base model for the pace car to be on. We'll get the real skyline. One sec. Just I have. Nice one, me. Okay. Here we are. So yeah, right away I'm just looking at, seems pretty normal so far. It has 3 downforce in the rear, which is normal. No, actually, it looks pretty standard to me. But if you ever want to drive the pace car, there you go. This is what it looks like in the garage. Just real quick here. And it actually has full driving aids. Interesting. Standard, forced standard exhaust, by the way. Great. Weird stuff, weird stuff. The space car. because it takes up a vacuum in the garage. 190E. Did I copy paste that? I'm not sure. I don't think it would do that much, really. But yeah, okay. There is one extra elephant in the room I'd like to address. And it's the entire reason why I'm playing on the PAL version, by the way. If you know, there's a certain notorious glitch in Like the Wind in the PAL version. Which, okay, the cars aren't here. I'll explain when we get there. The correct opponents. No, they don't want to appear today, damn. Any seconds? Nope. Come on, show your faces, man. You'll get used to being on stream, don't worry. No, they're too shy. Come on. Maybe they were asleep because they're European cars. Come on. Really? Still nothing. Also, sorry to all the people that have just tuned in. This is re-rolling opponents to get the car I want. Oh, we have both of them. Yes! Okay. Watch closely at the front of the field as we load up the race here. Did you see that? Do you see what's going on? little zoom in here. Do you see the problem here? So I'm guessing like the Peugeot is easier to tell because it's closer. Do you see the generational gap between the wheel arch and the wheel offset? Yeah. This is the notorious glitch, which for some reason happens in this event in the PAL version. Let me just show the Jaguar off real quick because it's even more cursed. Look at that. It also sounds like the 905 as well. Basically, these cars have swapped data completely. Like, the Jaguar and the Peugeot have decided to trade bodies for this, basically. And I want to see what they've done. I'm guessing they just swapped the car bodies and stuff, to put it simply, but yeah, okay. We're opponent 1, Jaguar. Okay, one sec. Jag, 95. Of course it affects another Peugeot, by the way. It's the Tourist 6s and the 905. What have they paid Polyphony to do to their cars? Investigate this. Okay, I wanted to do the Jaggy first, because it's cursed. It also has the worst gear shift of all time. Okay, let me just unpause real quick. Let's get ourselves to the garage. So yeah, say goodbye to our pace car friend over here. As we... Where is the garage data? There it is. Okay, Jaguar X09. It does identify as an... Well... It's a Jaguar XJR9, makes sense, with a V10, okay. Yes, Jaguar and Peugeot have decided to collaborate on a Group C project. It also weighs 750 kg. Oh dear, is what I'm going to say for this. Shall we go to 24 Hours of Lasarth for this one? I'm going to use this, if we ever do 24 Hours of Lasarth, I'm going to use this as the car to use for that. Apparently I've won it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, definitely won, by the way. Yes, no cheats involved. Oh look, we have both the normal Peugeot and the Jaguar here. Let's see what boring stuff they've done. Exactly, they're completely normal. What is this? So yeah, we have an interesting scenario where the Jaguar we're driving is closer to the Peugeot than the other Jaguar in this race. However that works. Let's test it out, shall we? It's so weird hearing this engine. Oh, and the gear shifts. Come on, man. The British try to be French. Oh, we have 6 gears though. Oh, it's pretty nice to drive actually. It's a lot more balanced than the Jag. Because it is, of course, not a Jag. Okay, we handle better than Sauber, at least. Oh, the shift gaps there. Alright, here we go. Real versus fake. Ooh. I'll give you some slipstream, friend. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is not a Jaguar XJR9 in the normal sense, as it has done a body swap with the Peugeot 905 from Like the Wind, specifically. And yeah, it drives like the 905, I'll tell you that much. Very good downforce, very maneuverable, however has terrible gearing. And worse top speed. So yeah, that's pretty cursed, isn't it? Alright, let me... So yeah, if you want to add a new Group C car to the game, there you go. Isn't it like basically the XJR 14, I think it's called? Like the newer Jaguar Group C car? It's basically that. As close as you're gonna get. Alright, anyway, we're going to change sides now. Night 2 live? I know, man, it's impossible. Also, T-Kanji, I might have woken you up. If our signaling, but from the Speedster trophy discovery, might have woken you up in this one. I'm so sorry you have to find out about what Speedster trophy does to the opponents. If you're even willing to find out, because it is a pretty scary revelation. Anyway, what we're doing right now, we're testing out the Jaguar 905. Listen to that V12 in this thing. Why did they do this, man? Okay, it drives like a bit of a boat though, compared to the 905. I mean the Jag. This is going to get very confusing, I'm sorry. And yeah, we also found out that opponents have really weird assist settings. I'll get to that soon as well. Ah, you already found out about that. Okay, fine. SpecDB reveals all. Okay, makes sense. SpecDB tells all. Okay, well, so we woke up T-Kanji for nothing, basically. Yeah, this thing has better top speed and worse handling, like the Jaguar, as expected for the Jaguar. It's like there's the tires coming through there as well. So yeah, I'm guessing they swapped they have like everything standard apart from they swapped the car body and the car banner, as we call it in hybriding. Everything else is exactly the same as or how it's supposed to be, but they, you know, for some reason forgot to change the car body and banner. There we go. That is, I guess, the main ones. But yeah, if you haven't driven the Speedster yet, it is an experience. This one right here. So yeah, we've done a little bit of researching. I think it's now time to build something completely cursed. So, from finding this out, there has been, there's now 3 ways to multiply power in GT4. There's, of course, the, like, turbo/NA tuning. Pretty standard stuff you get in the dealerships. There's the hidden, like, power multiplier to, like, 255. And now we found out there's also this third modifier which multiplies the power even more. Okay, what car do you guys want to see be completely boosted to the high heavens? Preferably something... we can swap an engine into it, of course. But yeah, what base car does everyone want to see be triple multiplied? So we can do that. Hopefully chat's loading. I don't know. Free reign over whatever. If not, I'll just do a random. Close my eyes and do a random. Okay. I guess give people 700 cars to choose from. Gisetta, fine. I've done a lot with this car recently. Where is it? Is it even in this garage? Please. Damn, we don't have a Cisetta apparently. Hang on. I'll have to quickly get to a car that enters Supercar Festival, bear with. Sure, this thing. Yeah. They really just pulled the 200 downforce out of their back for that one. Professional events, supercars. Sports medium, fine. Yep. It's pretty revealing. Do we have Cisetta? No. Damn it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to re-roll events again. Hopefully it appears as an opponent here, by the way. I'm not just wasting time. Okay, good. Opponent number 5. Copy paste. Alright, let me just get, I know there's lots of menuing, I'm just about to get into the meat of things right now. I don't know, we'll just get an A2 or something. It really doesn't matter what we start off with. Garage data. Here we go. V16T. Now this car has some pretty good upgrades as standard. For example, this supercharger, which brings us over 800 horsepower. Now that's a pretty good start, isn't it? We can go... can't go further actually, because there's no more upgrades. We can get racing exhaust apparently. Okay. Yeah. The rest is pretty standard stuff. I might get some sports tires though, just to make sure. Okay. So we've done all we can in the standard game, but now we're going to multiply this car's power. And first of all, we're going to get, whereabouts are we? Cheat engine. We will get ourselves power multiplier, 255. So this is, once I exit out of the garage here, this will be, yeah, we're already at 2,000 horsepower, and that was only one stage of turbo upgrade, not even turbo, this is one stage of power multiplier. There's a second one, as we've just found out, and we're going to take it from the Speedster, I believe, because, yes. And now, watch and behold. 3,699 horsepower. V16. It gets even better though, because if anyone remembers, there is, of course, this thing right here. And what this car does... Special ability... Oops, I accidentally power multiplied that. Whoops. Special ability is its special turbo upgrade, which might be unequipped. Hang on. Whoops. Yes, this is the Fiat 500, of course, with the 4 times power multiplier. Apparently making 30 horsepower. Great. Turbo tune. What am I doing? And then simply 12,000 horsepower. Shall we drive it? Automation power. Yeah, basically we changed one slider and now we have 12,000 horsepower. I'm not gonna say how we did it though. Alright, let's get ourselves a Lesarth. I'm going to be changing the assist to my liking because we're not going with 0 ASM, 10 ASM, and 5 TCS. Worst tournament ever too. If we ever do that, that will be... we're going to have stuff like this appear. So yeah, this is a triple power multiplied car. So 4 times power from the Fiat, 2 times power from first power multiplier, and further 2 times power from the other multiplier. If that makes any sense in your head. Okay. It's got the jingle bell sound as well, I just realized, because... oh dear. You know what, I'm gonna extend the gears a little bit. To make it more drivable, of course. Alright. Sparkly engine sound. The whimsical Diablo. This is the hero disc. This is the soul sound coming out of this thing. Oh dear. He just wants to enchant your dreams tonight. Stock Sizetta. Oh yeah, so this brand new car you've imported over here. There's no documents on it at all. That might be because it's a Chisetta, like a completely obscure Italian supercar. Also because I've done this to it, under the bonnet. Yeah, under the bonnet, by the way. This has all happened, like, just ask for the tune next time you go to GT Auto. They'll give it to you. Alright. What will this 20 downforce at the rear do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can you please gain control? Come on now. Okay, here we go. Up the speed. Come on, before the turn, no. Not 600. But yeah, you can get some pretty out-of-hand power builds from this, clearly. If the Chisetta actually had some sort of way to put power down, it could get easily to like 700, 800 with this. Luckily it was able to slow down to the corner. It just needed the entire like section of the track after the kink there to slow down. Basically every Group C car ever. So yeah, that's a revelation that I've just found out today. Thanks for joining me on finding out what the hell happens when you triple multiply a car. That's fantastic. So yeah, they had to invent like this whole new sort of way to tune cars up so that they would be able to race in events. Instead of like, I don't know, upgrading the cars as you could in the game, they decided to add a new like parameter that multiplies the power. Like, I don't know why. We still have no idea why. Oh, we can't even do B-spec. Yeah, wow. Sorry about that. Epilepsy, should have epilepsy warninged it. Anyway, yeah, this is power multipliers in GT4, basically. They allow you to do stuff like this. Fantastic. Now, if there's any other, like, broken events that people might have in mind, I'm not sure if there's any more one-make events that have stuff like this happen. Oh wow, nice tie wear, by the way. Let me have a think real quick. It's like, maybe stuff like the Subaru 360, like the low-end economy car stuff. Who knows? Who knows? It's not really helping us here, by the way. Alright, here we go. Come on, AI. Do some insane throttle control with this. Here we go. It looks like the front's really wanting to lift up. We're gonna run into traffic though. Into slipstream range. Oh, we've killed the Cerberus! Cerberus completely dead. What is happening? What is this? This is worst tournament ever. It's still doing the thing, by the way. No. I mean, at this point, 12,000 horsepower. You're gonna ruin any car. Unless you got the downforce to back it up. Alright, we're gonna have to wait for the next lap for this thing to be able to prove itself on the straight. Oh dear. It's gonna stay out, that's a choice. Good luck, my friend. This car's lifelong achievement is to just touch as much sand as possible. Like, its sole record in this game is the most amount of sand possibly touched in a race. Like, look at that, it's checking every single possible corner. Like, it's going to the inside, the outside. There we go. Nicely done there. There's the poor Cerberus, which we killed. Alright. Appearing over the horizon. Massive speed up from the wind there, by the way. Here we go. Zero stability. Coursing down the Mulsanne. Come on. King of Understeer shall not be touched. Yeah. Green and red. Really festive of you, Cesetta. Unfortunately, you're like 2 months late. 3 months late, sorry. The Pharaoh's Curse. Yeah, it does sort of look like a pyramid in some ways. Where are you going, by the way, man? Okay, you're doing a 360 here, apparently. The wedge. The wedgement. Also, gotta appreciate how much slower the SLR is compared to everyone else here. Nice work. What is this? Anyway, yeah. If anyone has any other ideas, let me know, but if not, I might round out the stream. But yeah, it's been really fun to explore this together. I did not expect the downforce. That's still like ridiculousness to me. Actually unfathomable stuff right there. Really brings the festival to Italia. MG1 make? I'm not sure though. I don't think so. Actually, yeah, European events. Maybe stuff like the... Ooh, do you think? No, actually, no. The classic cars shouldn't be upgraded because they have such bad field spread as standard. Okay, Elise Trophy. Let's quickly have a look. So yeah, what sort of cheating have they done to get the Elise to be even better than it already is? No, don't enter the championship. Okay, just real quick. Interesting. Okay, we'll have a look at that actually. I was thinking like, we could do a Can You Beat Gran Turismo 4 with like, basically any car that's appeared in the worst tournament or something like that. I was thinking doing that. Motorsport Lease, 111R. Go with the 111R. Yeah, could you imagine trying to beat like the world champ? Like what could you even use to beat the world championship out of the worst tournament cars? And just like any car we've built, that's like a cursed hybrid, including like the GT4 online stuff. That'll be mega cursed. And yeah, even including this new Chizetta, which is like barely modified apart from like the worst car run, yeah. Suffering. Extreme suffering. Okay, let me just have a quick look at this car data. No, it actually doesn't have any power multipliers. No, like auxiliary power multipliers at least. What if we like combine the two? Like we have to beat fully tuned opponents with worst tournament ever cars. Yeah, honestly, Elises are pretty standard. Okay, they're not tuned at all. Mini Marcos. Wasn't the Marcos from that tournament like? You could make it yourself. Like you didn't need mods or anything to make it. It was still tragic, but yeah. Lightly modified. There's slight miswording there. That's it. Actually, yeah, someone wanted to test the 206 S16. Let me just... Because apparently it seems to be pretty decent. Let me just get that real quick. The Marcos might be a good shout for like K-car and stuff like that. The question is, are you going to do like AI cars with unlimited tuning parameters now that we know that the Speedsters do that? Because that would be impossible. Unless I actually cheat as well. Anyway. Opponent 3. So yeah, the S16 looked to be the best car. Actually, yeah, we're going to try out the Integras as well. Alright, anyway. I'm just getting my new S16, by the way. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, let's have a look real quick. 278 more power than the Cabriolet. Same assists. Should be stock weight as well. 44 points now. Look at that. It's all made the difference here. Yeah, it's a lot more agile from memory compared to the thing in front of us. The blue toenail. Here we go. Yeah, it's a lot more responsive, that's for sure. Yeah, makes sense. And plus, the worst tournament cars were made when we didn't even know anything about tuning in this game. Like, that was really early days. Like, that's pre-T Kanji YouTube shorts, by the way, that tournament. Nice, we got a pit, let's go. And we got 2 pits, look at that. We're doing well here. Both of the cabriolets pitting in for new tyres. Obviously shredding their sports mediums in one singular lap, look at that. Brilliant stuff. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so if anyone remembers that like 4 times power multiplier run, as we found out, the turbo multiplier does not overwrite like the secret one that's used for these cars. Like, so basically, right, I was against 4 times multiplied cars, which also had, what was it? They also had the multipliers from the cursed multipliers, right? So basically I was against like 6 times multiplied cars for some of them. Like the compact championship would have been one of those events, so like the Honda Jazz and stuff like that would have been double multiplied. So yeah, that was something, I guess. Yeah, this thing's a lot better than the Cabriolet. I'm not sure you need me to tell you that, considering what this is. And what the Cabriolet is as well. Yeah, the RX-7, because that thing had like a nerf put on it. It used to be like world destroying, but then it had a drift tune on it because I didn't want it to win everything, basically. But also the tire. Actually, I have that car in my garage. Why don't we have a look? Where is it? I think it's this one. Oh yeah, that's right, the Mirages. True. Yeah, that is definitely true. I remember facing up against those guys. I'm not sure they're going to be really competitive though. Yeah, it's the RX-7. It has 27,000 horsepower, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Let me just run through the downforce real quick. 150 downforce both sides. Okay, so this is like pre-nerf then, I guess. Where are we? The problem though with this car is you can blast ahead as much as you want at the start of the race, but the moment tire wear comes into question. Yes. You know, it only reads 1,400, that's all you need to know. But yeah, all these worst tournament cards. Oh god. Okay. So this thing isn't as good as we might have made it out to be. But yeah, these guys were all on like sports mediums tires because I didn't change any tires or anything like that. Mostly because of the way I used to have to copy paste car data into the opponents. It was before like the copy paste text strings and stuff. What? It just accelerates on its... Okay. The side... the side effects of 27,000 HP right there. Okay. Anyway, yeah, do I have a Mirage? I have a Colt. Unfortunately, no. Where are we? Japan, of course. Not Mazda, come on. Nope, it's legendary cars. This thing is quite legendary. Of course. Oh, we have to get it in brown, come on. Brown was a 70s colour. Mirage. I've not done this apparently. Wow. It's also actually, yeah, on the like sort of topic as like small Japanese hatchbacks. There's also like the micro event or March, whatever it's called. Mazda Mirage. That's just any Mazda that doesn't exist. You thought you saw like the 27,000 horsepower Mazda? Well, it's the Mazda Mirage. Doesn't exist. Anyway, you've got one in slot number 2 here. Wait, did I enter the champion? Is it a championship? Not sure. Either way. Real quick. Weird. What the hell? What the hell is it copy pasting into my... Wait, that color's called Texas Gold, apparently. You're currently racing in Mirage Cup, yeah, so... What? My car doesn't exist anymore. The data corrupted, I think. And that also means we have no car in the Mirage Cup. What are we gonna do? We're gonna practice? Let's try and get a good lap here. It's crashed. And I'm gonna guess the same thing will happen here. Yes. Okay, that was a glitch. The Mirage is broken apparently. But I'm sure it works the exact same way as like the Peugeot and stuff like that. Wait. What? Hang on. What is spinning in the redacted 01 has pitted in? Should I sell this car by chance? Would you like to abandon the race? Yep, car does not exist. We've entered the event with no car. No such car has exited the event. What? What? Okay, so would you like to buy my BMW 120 D04 colored Mitsubishi Mirage from the year 0? Where everything was created, apparently. That's mid-engined, by the way. 92,000 horsepower. V8 dual overhead cam. 3.5, okay. 55,000 dimensions. It's 46,000 width as well. Only 260 tall. Okay. Mid-engined V8. I want to make this car actually now. I'm gonna keep this in my garage for future keeping. What the hell? That wasn't supposed to happen. But that's what happens, I guess, when you corrupt the garage data and stuff like that. So, is anyone interested in buying it? I'm guessing not. Okay. The suspicious year 0 invisible 92,000 horsepower car in the garage, yes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's basically all the events that really are impacted by this. Speedster still, I'm still so shocked about that. Absolutely ridiculous. Type R meeting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well the micro event also has the glitched opponents. Not glitched, like multiplied opponents. Subaru 360 would be funny if it did, but I doubt it, honestly. Yeah. Try the Mirage again. Fine, we'll get another Mirage. Bear with. Should we go for brown again? I don't know. Something has really decided to break for this, by the way. Oh, okay, I see why. I entered the championship instead of the event. That's exactly why. Whoops. That's what's done it. Okay, opponent 2. Here we go. This will work now. This will work. Suspicious. I mean, auspicious. no, 92,000 horsepower Mirage out of the way. We're gonna get like a proper one this time. Okay. Sorry if I sound like circles with that one. Okay. It's now silver. Very, very nondescript right here. Alright, let's have a look. 197, pretty nice, pretty nice. You know, expected driver aids as well. No suspension, great. Also, actually, yeah, there's also the Mazda event, which has like the Cosmo and stuff. The Cosmo also has power multipliers, I'm pretty sure on that one. Let's run through real quick. Has no suspension, no ride height, no string rate, no exhaust. It's just the power multiplier for this one. 10 points race though. They sort of went overkill. Actually, yeah, that is very fitting, isn't it? The Mirage ended up being a Mirage, as it were. Really fitted the bill. You know, you expect to buy a Mirage thinking, oh, why is it still here? I expected it to disappear. Oh, brakes. But no, this Mirage actually does what it says on the tin. So I gotta give it that, I guess. I really want to drive it though. I've got to give it some like valid car body values and stuff like that. But yeah, this is pretty normal Mirage, I'd say. Aside from, you know, the 70s suspension and the interesting power outputs this thing reads. Let's just get to the bridge, and then we'll go out and try and build that other Mirage just to see. There we go, made it to the bridge. In chat right now, JK. Okay, now let's go to the other one real quick, because I really want this to work. Okay, what is invalid? It's got no mast, it's got no body, it's got no banner. All pretty huge problems when making a car. I think we should give it. We'll give it the Mirage banner. Oh, whoops. Sorry if the game broke there for a second. I gotta remember to keep it in window mode for the stream. This thing only has like, actually, how much horsepower does this have standard? Pfft, not 92,000. That's for sure. Anyway, bro, what am I doing? Okay, let's get in this guy, then swap the car banner and stuff like that. Hell, the car body as well, why not? This might work now? No, because the color might be off, maybe? What the heck? It's coming up as a Mitsubishi Mirage now, at least. Car color... Ah. Car color is number 88, and if you don't know how car colors work in this game, it goes up one every single new color there is. For the car that has 4 colors, color number 88 does not exist, although I'm still not getting anything here. This car is actually destroyed. Like, it's been sent to purgatory, I think, at this point. Dude, what do I even do? There's no body, there's nothing. I can't even retrieve the body from this car anymore. What? This is chassis F227, that probably doesn't help things. Okay. Can we drive this then? It appears in the thing here. Please work. No color. It's crashed. Damn it. I want this to work, man. Like, what do you mean I managed to the corrupted car data managed to roll on a V8 that's like 3.5 liters. That makes 92,000 horsepower. Like, in what world, right? Oops, sorry, I keep changing to window mode, whatever. Okay. I'll try and like fix the chassis or something like that. Also, the brakes probably aren't helping, being invalid. It's got normal tires and stuff apparently. The flywheel's 65,000 apparently. Okay. Every single tuning setup is destroyed. What? Final drive is 0. Every other gear is 0 apart from 4th gear, which goes to 1,128. Okay, I guess. You can keep telling yourself that, game. You're drunk, go home, GT4. I really want this to work, man. I'll give it the correct chassis then, I guess. As funny as it is having a 55,000mm long car. Where is it? Chassis. Please work now. Nope. It fixed the dimensions though. Width. Nope, this car is irredeemable. What is this, dude? AC is just crazy because it's oh, I've got weight on this car now apparently. Yeah, the AC is just average new car length and width as well. Try and fit this in a normal berth car parking spot. You just need 46-meter long car park. I don't know about that. AC is pretty doable in like a lot of cars. It's the Buick Special that's like the troubling one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the guy. It's on the guy's end that the AC is hard. It's just the normal AC, and comparing it to like normal classics, it's bonkers and stuff. 2030. Hey, don't leak it, man. We gotta keep this under tabs for BMW, man. I mean, it comes in BMW 120D 2004 color. So, you know, secret leaks right here. They're remastering the iconic color for that car in the 2030 BMW. I guess. So I love the invisible color icon on the top there. It's great. Don't worry, I will try to I'll endeavor to fix this car, by the way. I really want this to work. I really want this engine and stuff to... What if you set this as an opponent? Well, I'm afraid the game would crash, sadly. What I can do, actually, I could... Okay, hear me out. Take the engine, I'll take the... drivetrain. I'll take the turbo, the exhausts, the tires, the diff, I guess? I don't know if that'll break everything though. Definitely not the 65,000 flywheel, don't worry. Intercooler 1176, makes sense, yes. We'll get every single suspension setting over as well. Bear with. Would nice to have a USB port for my mouse at this stage, but you know. No brake balance, by the way, that's great. No VCD, no ballast. I'm sure the transmission's breaking things, so we'll probably hybrid that over. There's 0 power multipliers. No. Did you... Oh. No, this is cheat engine right now. I'll leave those power multipliers alone, because I think we can get even better than 92,000 horsepower. Okay. Everyone, third Mirage of the day. Say hello. Oh yeah, it doesn't... It doesn't even, like, you know how it has that icon that shows, like, oh yeah, you can enter this race event here, or you can tune your car here. This car is not accepted by anywhere, man. This is how much of a mismatch this thing is. Too bad, because we're going to Mitsubishi once again and take the entire stock. Okay, here we go. Will this break everything? Okay, good news. The color loads, which means we should have a car. What? What? Chad, what is this shit, dude? I was not expecting this when I loaded this into the save edit. What? What? Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? Hello? This is what was hidden from us. This is what was hidden from us for all this time. What? What? What are these tires, man? It's got the Carolina squat going on, man. Okay. We're going to quickly get this to 92,000 horsepower. Bear with. Power multiplier. Where are we at? There we go. 255. And then 255, 255 maybe? Not sure actually. 77 horsepower, nice. Okay, it's even better now, guys. It's got 131,000 horsepower. And 151,000 newton meters of torque from the V8 as well. What is this engine, by the way? Does anyone know? Mystical engine pull right here. If I got this in like a randomizer, I'd be set. Absolutely set right here. Alright, let's upgrade this thing. Okay, where are we at? Japan. It will accept this car. It will accept this car into the Mitsubishi dealership. And it doesn't have any impact with the turbo, apparently. Chat. What? It gets even better. It gets even better. 1.8 million horsepower. I've never gone to these heights before. Okay, only 270,000 from that, sure. Is that 7 million? 7 million horsepower? Yes, I in fact do wish to have this. It brings us down to 5 million, unfortunately. I'm not sure we can handle that. Nitrous. What is this shite? Oh my goodness. And just normal weight reduction, you know, yeah. Do you wish to drive this car? Yes. Do you think we should take this to Mirage Cup? They won't even know what's hit them. Mostly because we've run out of fuel before the start line, but you know. This is the best thing ever, by the way, I've just created. I've never run super hard racing tires, no way. Let's look at this power curve before we get into anything real quick, okay? Okay. It goes over the graph. Oh, I've been slacking. We're only at 6.9 million here, sadly. This is the most powerful thing we've ever made. Like, nothing tops this. Holy shit. Chat, you have joined me on this momentous occasion. I am staggered at this right now. 7 million. This thing needs some gear ratios to back it up though, that's what I'm saying. Where are we at? It's got 4 gears, by the way, chat. Do you think you'll be able to do it? We'll set gear 4 to be a massive overdrive gear, just to make sure we get some economy out of this thing. I'm just tuning the gear ratios real quick. Just 1 second. Okay, gear ratios have been tuned. Oops, I entered settings instead of... okay. Chat. It doesn't turn. Wow. Really? CVT? It hasn't run out of fuel. How, exactly? No, there you go, there's a bar. Come on. Come on. Walkies. It doesn't go up to 4th. Does it even have... It might have 3 gears, and we're out of fuel. What the shit? Okay, we need some spring rate. Spring rate is causing all this to happen. Let me just get, like, 10 spring rate. Why not? Okay. Technical difficulties. We're back. We'll be back. Don't worry. There you go. Look at that. Look at that corner. Look at that slide as well. In our mid-engines, by the way, Mirage. In case any one of you forgot. Alright. And now our gears are fixed as well. Nice. Wow, lo and behold, it's undrivable. Let me try and hear what engine this is. Stop. Stop. Stop! Thank you. What? Can anyone tell what engine sound that is from that, like, tiny pulse of the throttle? Before it just descends into wheel spin. And we're almost out of fuel. Okay, chat. You know what needs to be done now, right? We need to downforce the living hell out of this thing. .255 front, 255 rear. And I'm gonna raise the ride height as well, because it's at 0 at the moment. Let's get some proper suspension on this thing. I say proper suspension as nothing has any values. It's all zeros. It's all zeros, no ones. If you will. Oh, we've accidentally exited out. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do like the wind. There's nothing else this thing's good for. Auxiliary fuel tanks might need to be installed, yes. I wonder if we can hybrid fuel tanks on this thing. Alright. Oh no, that's a terrible idea. That thing was like a stick. I'd like... Oh, I just realized I was revving on the start, and yeah, there's my fuel. Okay. That's not gonna get anywhere, I'm sorry. Okay, no revving. No revving, remember? 0 rev. 1 rev. 1 rev. Okay. Just, if you set off a fraction of a second too early, say goodbye to a giant oil rig's worth of fuel right there. I accidentally tapped the throttle again. Oh no, it's over. It's over. Can I please? Okay, hands off, hands off. No touch, no touch. Also, I love that it's still 6 points, which implies that this car is so trash that not even 7 million horsepower can save it. And yeah, it's proving true. Come on. Okay, we're tapering out the wheel spin. Come on now. What? It went into anti-stall, right? And it instantly killed all fuel. Thank you so much. This is handily the worst thing I've built. I say built. Whatever you can call this, man. I'll take the suspension values. I want to say... I'll duplicate this, why not? And then I'll put the suspension values from the... Oops. From the other thing. Garage data, there we go. I don't know. We'll look at that as well. We'll get the R32 and like the rev limiter. I mean CVT. So yeah, no more Mirages being bought. We're gonna... Actually, yes, more Mirages being bought. We have to get another one. Interesting build, indeed. This has piqued my interest. Okay, say goodbye to this normal Mirage again. And hello to the new. Yep, nothing's changed. We're back at 6.9 million. This time with some proper suspension, maybe. Listen. Whereabouts is it? Come on. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. Okay. Hopefully I haven't copy-pasted the data. No, I haven't. Nice. Spring rate, ride height, dampers. Wow, it actually has dampers now. How about that? No camber. Interesting. Oh, it's got all-wheel drive maybe. I want it to be mid-engine still. Okay. That is the suspension from the GTR. Let's transplant it into this thing. Awesome. What are these tires, by the way? They're huge, man. Actual mythical pull on the tires right here. Okay. Let me just unselect everything in cheat engine once again. Bear with. Hopefully you're not getting the microphone. The microphone isn't picking this up. Okay, now. CVT, yes. Honda Jazz. Here we go. And the good thing with hybrids is that you can extend the CVT's gear ratios as well, which is very nice. Transmission. Hopefully it should have the same sort of ratios, maybe. I'll just take a look real quick. Yeah, this thing only has 3 gears, I just realized. Wow. Okay. This should have a CVT now with 7 million horsepower. Just make sure, just swap back into it. Get some wheel... Oops. Ah. No. Please no, I don't want standards tires, please. Alright, we're not changing wheels then, I guess. Hello again. Yeah, what if we get like the integer limit, whatever it's called? Okay. Test course. Actually, let's just do it where we don't have fuel on. This will be great. Okay, CVT is oh, okay. Bear with. Oh, it's undrivable. Whoa! 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 What the hell? I did not expect this when I was making this car. Okay. Guys, help me. What the awesome car. This car is the best hybrid I've made. It's not even a body swap one either. It's just what if you get a Mirage to be the best car ever? And there you go. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Raise hands off the ground. I mean, off the controller. Absolutely cinematic, as you might put it. Alright, I'm going to the south. Actually, I can glitch out of the track somewhere. I need to get a track glitch going so I can see how fast this thing really goes. I'll try Monaco, I guess. Unless we like load into a photo track, but They actually just hit the sound, exceeded the sound barrier in like the span of 10 seconds. All coming from a brown Mirage, by the way. Okay, let me just get to the out of bounds area. Ouch. Doesn't help turning though, this thing is still a brick. It doesn't... When you let off throttle, fun fact, nothing happens. It is actively fighting you. This is like a evil traction control system. Traction overdose system, if you will. And now, okay, there we go. Get in gear. Proceed. Proceed upwards. Come on. Uber driver. This is like Uber drivers in South Asia. This is what they'd probably be driving. Bro, I'm dying right now. Send coordinates, send my help. Alright. This is what we're doing. We're getting out of bounds. Hopefully this thing can pull that off. We shouldn't have any trouble with the speed aspect of it. Let me just save state real quick. No, I knew that would happen. Stop bottoming out. Come on. Oh dear. It doesn't like out of bounds apparently. Alright, change of plans. I shall copy paste my data. And then we're going to a photo mode location. Hang on. Monte Carlo. Get out of here, Monte Carlo. We need to go to SS_Realt. Alright. I'll see you in arcade mode, by the way. This car's coming with us. It doesn't matter. Wait, not single race. Hang on. Time true. May as well choose this thing. Sure. And here we are. I love how it fits. It actually. Oh, I forgot that happens. Yeah. look at the horsepower on the screen there, and I just realized there's another power multiplier. Oh no. Oh no. 8.3 million horsepower, because why not? Chat, what have we done today, honestly? So yeah, no time trial, I guess. It crashed, thank you. So have to... The wonders of GT4 cheat engine. It's crashed on me. You can hear the intro now. You can hear PAL intro at 3 times speed. There you go. We know what happened. Sorry we don't get to hear reason is treason. Sorry guys. Okay. Let's make this work this time. Please work. Okay, nice. I forgot the bananas on the boat right here. Look at those charges right there. There's no fuel either, so I'm inside a car. No, I'm not. Oh, we're at the front. Nice. Okay, we're actually, I think it sounds like it's the Nissan R92 engine. Somehow, we managed to land on. Oh boy. Okay. 1600, 1700, 1800, 1900, 2000, 2200, 2300. Do I hear 2400, 2500 even? Wow. 600, 700, 900. We're getting to 3000. Are we hitting 3000 territory? Oh, easily, easily. Come on. We're stripping up speed. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Nitrous. It's all gone. 3000 again. Yeah, Dom goes to Ponte di Rialto to solve what is weighing down his boat. It turns out it's like the 7 billion horsepower engine out of this Mirage, which you wouldn't expect. Alright, let's see this in replay mode. I'm intrigued. We get to hear some PAL soundtrack, let's go. What's it gonna be? Oh yeah, the power. It's really hard to like get the perspective of how fast this actually is going, by the way. Especially when it's tapping to the charges. Go away. Come on, please. I just need an onboard shot of the Mirage. Please, please, please. Come on. Come on, please. Bro, what is... There we go, there's Mirage, apparently. You saw the underside of the Mirage for a second. Okay. Bro, how do I get out of bounds, man? Come on, rack my brain. I should know how to do this. What is this car? Seriously. Put this on the scooter. I don't think the car body or the banner really matters at this point. In all honesty. Where can I go out of bounds that actually works? Oh, let's do the south. Let's try the south. Wheelie a scooter. I didn't. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, that's a good point. We shall remove the downforce. We'll put less downforce actually on the front. Because there was some sort of controllability issues, wasn't there? Indeed. Alright, let me just get to the... Oops. The Mulsanne. These are some really beefy tires, by the way. Still have no idea what they could be. They're really good. Ah. Come on now. Come on now. Relax. Okay. Well, we're at the Mulsanne, I guess. Here we go. So it accelerates a little worse now, because it has no front downforce. Well, almost no front downforce. Oh dear. Come on now, come on now. It just needs such a wide berth to get up to speed. Like, it needs a full-size runway, seriously. Always just whacks the walls like this. Damn it. We'll go test course then, in that case. I'm not sure if... to be safe, we'll just do this. Sadly, no opponents on this one. We could get a full grid of these guys if you want, though. Okay. What makes it so violent, though? Well, I wonder why. No, you know, it keeps on, like, steering towards different areas. Oh. Are you quite finished? Okay. I mean, is it look modified to you? Actually, yeah, with the... It's just an off-roader, man. Don't look into it. It just gets a sudden surge of power when you make it go sideways. There we go. Oh dear. True, we should check out the AI, that's a good point. The 1400 GLX 78. Oh, well, to answer your question, it's even worse. Wait, hang on. Oh, look at that control! Look at that control right there. Monster truck in it right now. Come on, you can do it. Was it done? Okay, here we go. Oh, it just gets violent surge right there. 900 almost. And there's... No, it was dead. Beautiful sounds. Thank you so much. Okay, what if I remove all downforce from the front? Literally 0 downforce. It doesn't turn, that's for sure. It is a lot more controllable. Okay, here we go. Wheeling. Look at how much it's jittering about, man. We're able to keep control around the corner. I say that. Dialing it in here at test course. Banks Oval here. It is surprisingly controllable, actually. It holds like 1200 kilometers an hour pretty decently. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful lines here. No, I crashed. That was gonna be a good lap. Rip. Wow, I mean... yeah, there's gonna be a lot more tuning with this, I'm gonna assume. Does it overshoot the... What do you think? I mean, just like, it depends if it runs out of fuel before the pit lane, I guess. Which is more than likely. More than likely. Actually, yeah, let's try the fuel economy now that we've properly tuned it. Also, piss easy lineup, by the way. It's revving on its own as well. Yeah, someone make this if there's a if we do West Tournament 2, someone make this. Someone get higher than 7 million horsepower. I dare you. Oh, it's juddering a bit. This is what it's like to own a Mirage, I'm guessing. This is what it's like to do highway speeds in one of these cars. Oh dear. And we're out of fuel. Alright, I'm gonna put on like 100 something downforce, just to make sure it can turn a little bit. Okay. Can this car win anything, do you think? I still think it's got the Mirage Cup. Oh, that's special, the full special stage, wow. Alright, come on, come on, come on. It's out of fuel. What is crashing into the car in front? Nah, F1 chassis is boring. Look at how perfectly this fits. Right? I mean, it looks so... Hello? Hello? Are you okay? It looks so stock, doesn't it? What have we done to the starting grid, by the way? We're over-revving in the fuel. Look how much faster we're going without fuel. This is no fuel, by the way. We're still doing 280. Doing 300 with no fuel. Nice. The cheats have been activated. It just bypasses the fuel limit, okay, sure. It doesn't care about... Fuels is just an imaginary concept. Why didn't we just do this in real life? So there's a point where you have so much power that it doesn't matter if you run out of fuel. Turns out. We're using negative fuel. We're creating fuel. And we're also wheeling. Okay. What is happening? It's more economical without fuel. Because there's nothing left to burn, of course. So what else is... You know, you got thin air. You can turn thin air into fuel, right? That's what everyone's trying to figure out nowadays. This thing's actually incredible. Like, yeah, if someone actually... Depending on if the AI can, like, figure out how to over-rev the fuel gauge and stuff like that. Depending on if the AI can figure out how to do this, this might be like the OP strat. Or reverse, that's a good idea as well. It's gonna be undrivable in reverse, but yes, let's try this out. Yeah, this will actually unironically be a, like, contender if the AI can handle driving without any fuel. It looks like a Hot Wheels, I agree. It's like the fat backs, but it's got the fat fronts as well. And it also has, like, I don't know, 19-inch steelies on a 70s hatchback, which kind of goes hard, not gonna lie. I would buy it if Hot Wheels released this. In fact, we could make a whole Hot Wheels pack out of cars we've made in GT4. Send your nominations. I'll make sure to forward them to Hot Wheels. Alright, here we go. Yeah, exactly. Fiat Panda 4x4, except better in every way. JK. I don't mean it, Vetriolo, by the way. Come on. The CVTs work in reverse. I'm not entirely sure at this point. It's a lot more controllable. I say that. Whoa, two-wheeling. Look at this. We're midnight clubbing it right now. Okay. No, it wants to drive forwards. It's destined to go forwards. Very forward-thinking design right here. There goes all the nitro, by the way. Whoa, we just got ping-ponged across the track right there. Alright, I'm going to get some high-powered cars. We're gonna like send these guys off. So I'm going to get some multiple 1,000 horsepower cars, because there are some in this garage, don't worry. Let's get the RX. Where is it? Here it is. Mirage RX-7. Hopefully I haven't overridden any data. Nope. Okay. I have a Vectra somewhere here. Come on, where are you? Unless it's not here. No, it's here. 136,000 horsepower. Measly in comparison, right? I mean, what wasn't even trying. Dorito Enjoyer from 3 years ago could never predict this. Yeah, it was worth trying to find out. Thanks for the suggestion, of course. Okay, and then what other cars do we have that exceed like the tens of thousands horsepower? Unless you guys want to see like any worst tournament ever cars, or like this is literally every single tournament car in here. If you would like to revisit any of them, plus some extras for like special top secret testing rule sets, like the 1000 tournament. Where is it? Hang on. Yeah, this thing was built for the rule set for 1000 horsepower. Also 100k cars, which aren't going to be anywhere near competitive enough for this. So yeah, I'd advise something like worst tournament ever spec. Let's see what there was. The Accord Coupe, of course. This thing is 4,000. Oh no, not I don't want you to see this. No. This thing is power glitched Formula GT, I think. We'll keep that in mind, for sure. 1000 HP Dels. There's also this. What else? No, it's not that. You know what, let's just get the worst cars ever into the tournament. I mean, into the, not tournament, no. Into the race. I also have some like unused worst tournament cars. I could try and put some of those in. Motorwagen. That's the winner, by the way. Congrats to that person. Although I'm not sure if they even watch the videos anymore. Sad, JK. The Ginetta, yes, we have to do this one. This one is great. What the bloody hell is it? I'm looking for a certain spiker. Where is it? Pretty sure it's this one. Yes, this is, for those who might not be aware, this is, I'd say, the worst car that's ever been requested by anyone here. It is the most terrible car you could possibly drive. And we're gonna see if it can be beaten by the Mirage. Anyway, hello Kamal, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Sort of rounding things out at the moment. Just getting a custom race going, I guess. Or the tank car engined Honda Insight. It's a classic one right there. Where is it? There it is. 30 litre V12. Ginetta definitely deserves a spot there. Yes. The Spiker is the one from the West Tournament, which couldn't even complete a lap, I'm pretty sure. It failed to complete a lap, and then just got eliminated. So yeah, not a great run there from that, is it? 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's get the... Yeah. Well, like, get the power weight glitch on the Mirage. That's not a bad idea. Let's put the Spiker on first. It's basically the worst cars ever, to put it simply. Yeah, okay. Let's put this poor thing on pole position just to give it the best shot possible. This is basically an insight, by the way, no pun intended, on how every tournament round works. how it all starts. This is what you don't see. Janetta, probably not a bad idea. Yeah, insight with the 30-liter V12. They knew what they were doing when they made that car. I appreciate it. It's those hybrids like that I live for. Oh wait, I need to show you this like unused worst tournament car. Hang on. The stock Jay Leno. Hang on. You need to see this. I'm gutted. I'm sort of gutted that this never made it into any like rounds, by the way. Because this is the Honda Odyssey with maximum camber. It looks kind of sick, honestly. It's completely broken though. Yeah, if we ever do a season, like if we ever do season 2 of this, I could genuinely put like unused entries into the mix to see how they do. Not sure how many left over for new entrants we would have though. That's the thing. Let's get the insight behind the scenes. This is ingrained into my head. These exact key presses to get into the high-speed ring track meet. To get the opponent data and paste it in. Okay. Yeah, if you guys like are enjoying these sort of like, we could do more like, I guess, custom racing streams where you guys request cars or something and then we race against each other. Sort of tournament light, I guess you could say. If you like it enough. I'll see what everyone thinks. But I also really want to do GT4 online stuff. Because if you might remember my last live stream, I made GT4 Online cars, and none of them got used because GT4 Online decided to kill itself, basically. Okay, just getting my Mirage. But yeah, I really want to do GT4 Online. I really want to stream it, so you guys could witness the glory that is GT4 Online. You're so dry for tournaments, yeah. Sad. People busy, though. Okay. What track do you guys think we should do? Should we do Lasarth? Should we do Fuji even? Or Motegi? I'm all ears for this one. There's also the tracks that don't have tire and fuel wear, which is also an interesting idea. It needs to finish in the middling position. Yeah, that's like an idea I also had where like, if we do those tournaments or something like that, where there's like OP cars and like not OP cars, it's basically like a curse to finish first and last. You gotta make the most middling car possible, then you gotta transform it into like something that can win the whole championship, basically. So you cannot go for a TVR lest you wish to be eliminated in the first round, basically. I'm all for that. Most land, yes. Although we can't get top speed and anything, but you know, that's fine. I mean, either way, they're gonna be absolutely mad. I'll go normal first, I think. Okay, and also the good thing about Motorland is that there's very easily available pit stops as well, so if you overshoot, you probably most likely need to pit anyway. Alright, and to make sure that hang on, just to make sure that we don't burn every single bit of fuel before we start the race, I'm just gonna make it standing start. Here we go. Yeah. How many laps we doing? Probably, we'll go 10. Strong tire wear. Which one's worse than the rear layout of Motorland? Not a bad idea. Okay, it's run out of fuel instantly, by the way. There's nothing we can do about that. It might be a blessing though, in disguise. So here's all our opponents. Unfortunately, they're different colors. That's just how custom races work in this, unfortunately. But they do save in replays. So right away, Honda Odyssey on the attack, forcing the Spiker out wide, which doesn't need any help, any more help than it needs. Oh, oh no! The Mirage has completely wiped out the Spiker. That's terrible. Yeah, as it stands, the Janetta is leading the way. This car that made it not even one round in the actual tournament, if I remember correctly. Team tournament, yes. There are actually ideas for those that have already been created. What is that noise? Hello? Is anyone... No one's there. Like, he's just dead. What? Okay, Janetta's going in the pits. Instantly in the pits. Vectra is safe. Honda Odyssey is slow enough to go through. Honda Insight not so lucky. Spiker's gonna be even worse though. It's gonna have to reverse, then enter the pits. What is the Janetta doing? Yeah, there are actually team tournaments that have been proposed. There are actually like... I'm sorry, I'm so hard to talk over this thing. Yeah, there are like people that have made team tournaments. For example, like people like Ferrari, GT Sport have made like a drivetrain battle tournament where basically there's like 4 teams for 4 different drivetrains. It's a really cool idea. Wish I thought of that earlier so I could do it, but you know. Yeah, it'll be exciting to see what that tournament idea goes into. Because yeah, like there's 4 cars per team, all the same drivetrain, then they fight against their fellow drivetrains and the opposing drivetrains and stuff like that. So I'm completely lost track of who's first. Vectra is doing really well actually. It might run out of fuel though. There's the Insight, I mean Odyssey. Having a bit of trouble there. Oh, I'm pitting in apparently. Okay. Okay, what do we want today? What? Okay, we're finally alive. Yeah, team tournaments are a really cool idea. Can't wait for them to sort of start and see what happens. I would like to see what else is going on in the race, but unfortunately we're fueling. And it's going in reverse, nice. It's out of fuel instantly, nice as well. Honda Odyssey pitting in. Spiker's in 5th. I'm being beaten by the Spiker, the worst car in Gran Turismo 4 apparently. This thing is beating me. This is how done we are. How done for we are. Anyway, 4th place is the Insight, which is a lap ahead of 5th place. There's the Vectra now coming in out of nowhere, seemingly. Of course, not taking any sort of lines on the tarmac, because why would you in a car like this? Okay, let's see what happens into the... Oh, Mirage is in again. It punts the Spiker. It overtakes in the pits. The Spiker's spun out. It definitely wiped out its pit crew, by the way. I'm not sure I'd want to return to this job. Yeah, he just ran it. I'm not sure I'd really want to return to this job if that's what my driver did to me as a pit crew manager, but there we are. I mean, we're gonna run out of fuel instantly. Oh no, we don't. Okay. Fair enough. Where is the Spiker, by the way? No, we're not pitting in. Why are we pitting in? Okay, here we go. Into 5th place. We are handily ahead of the C8, which is also... Look at those black lines coming out from the wheels, by the way. That's a little detail there. Honda Odyssey is doing pretty nicely, actually. Insight. Keeping it clean in 3rd, actually. Very, very impressive job. I say as it completely clatters the pits there. We're not actually pitting in this lap, by the way. We stay out. Well done. 4th place, Janetta, which had a bad run in the pits, by the way. It's going to go in again, though, as well. It's not looking good for the Janetta, who could have maybe gone 3rd place had it not hit the pit wall. The fact that I'm saying this car could be in for a 3rd place says a lot about the rest of this competition, by the way. What is going on here, by the way? We're almost out of fuel, that's fine. This is actually a battle on track here. This Spiker, dude, seriously. The worst car ever. It still has not been beaten. We're on racing mediums as well. Yep, we're doing this again. Come on, we're losing so much time. Spike is in the pits again, and it's in reverse in the pits as well. Wrong gear selected. Come on, come on. It ran out of fuel as soon as it crashed into its pit crew. Wow. Well done there. Here it goes. The slowest launch of all time. What are you doing? There we go. It also has a completely destroyed engine, as we can see. Make a worse car than the Spiker. Oh, that's a good idea, by the way. Definitely will do that. Yeah, and the camera as well, yeah, just phased through the camera. Oh wow, and it clattered that barrier there. So actually, yeah, for anyone who's curious on making an entry for the worst tournament, this car, apparently it looks like the AI can drive without fuel in it, and it can actually go above 80 kilometers an hour. So this might break the entire balance of the tournament, unfortunately. All the vectors in actually, and we're in okay. Can I see what's going on in the race, please? Come on. And we're out of fuel. Old Spike is in front. Wow. And it's silent. It's complete silence from this thing. Vector's right behind. What's going on up here? It's the Ginetta versus the Insight. This is the same lap. This could be the huge moment that decides who gets third place. All depends who's going to enter the pits first in this one. Ooh, Insight's got a horrible line of the exit there. Ginetta with the rear wheel drive advantage. It's too wide. The Honda Insight pushes the Ginetta aside. We're not going to see who's going to get in the pits though, because the Mirage comes swinging out of nowhere. The Ginetta does appear to be safe though. Come on. Okay. Pit work complete. I don't care anymore. Just finish work and go home early. You get the extra bonus. I don't care at this point. Okay, Ginetta's in big time there. That is bad. Oh. The Mirage bouncing in the back there. Also, thanks to, I appreciate the suggestion there. See what, oh, okay. See what happens. It's mostly just, yeah, we'll run some ads while the Mirage pits in. Unskippable ads, basically, is what this Mirage is. Okay. Yeah, but for tournaments I was just mostly, like, burned out from doing the sort of same process every year. Even though it is a yearly thing. Oh, we're finished. 7 laps in. What's it gonna look like? Oh dear. Ginetta did win against the Insight though, so congrats to that car. Wowee. Yeah, I just felt like, didn't feel like doing a tournament this year, basically is what it boils down to. But I'll be more motivated, I'm sure, in future times. Yeah, pit crew is, they had to keep the game, for general audiences, they had to keep the rating down. It's not Midnight Club 2. Alright, I want to go for Motegi. No reason in particular. And why not? At this point, let's just put it up to like 8 million horsepower. Alright, I'm just gonna drive myself so we don't have to watch the pit sequence. And it's out of fuel. Alright, here we go. No assists, by the way. The AI do not have assists on Motegi for some reason. So this will be even better. Who gets the Janetta actually has the worst launch? Spiker's really struggling here, look. And the Spiker's already reached its top speed. Congratulations. This is great. I'm just idling and doing nothing. Come on. Okay. You can go. Yeah, we'll see which one actually pits in first, by the way. Because this actually takes into account stuff like economy. For this car, it doesn't matter at all, as we know. But who's gonna completely destroy their tires first? Alright. Thanks for joining, Kamal. Hope you enjoyed the stream, what you saw. The spike is so crap. It's not even... Oh, someone had a huge crash there. Who was that? It's the Odyssey, I believe. Oh no, the Vectors also had problems, and the Janetta, who's gonna get hit by the inside if it's not careful. Come on, we need to get some power going. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's over. You are all so done. What the hell? Tire Wars prologue. Look, wait, what? What? Why did it appear why did it put my own picture of my own car on the thumbnail there? That's a new one. Tire Wars prologue, imagine. We get a rally-tired Mirage that has a 7 billion horsepower. I mean, yeah, the beauty of like Tire Wars, the idea of that is that you can go for whatever power, whatever engine, whatever setup you want. Right? Like, as long as you hit the required lap time, you will not have any, there's gonna be no restrictions. As long as you do hit the lap time. So you can have like a 17,000 horsepower tank car, as long as you hit the lap time. Oh, Vector's in. As long as you hit the lap time, then you're set, basically. Yeah, Vectra has the worst economy, apparently. Bar one. Alright, here we go. Oh dear. Yeah, look at my Christmas tree of tire wear, by the way. Looks like it's a straight fight between the Insight and stuff. Yeah, but for some reason it made my own car appear. That's a completely new one for me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What else? Yes, we have... Yes. There actually is like an element there of like, do I choose dirt tires for the 1 or 2 rounds that are dirt? Even though we've sort of proven like, dirt tires aren't actually that good, really. Like, you're better off putting racing tires on if you had the choice. Grand Canyon, oh no. If you wish, I can, your wish is my command. 6-2. Grand Canyon. Okay. Yeah, it really doesn't matter what track we choose here. The fact of the matter is, we're going to be visiting some barriers. Alright. Hold on tight, chat. Whoa, okay, I got a bit overzealous there. Oh. Into every single cameraman, by the way. Like, no cameraman on Grand Canyon is safe anymore. Like, they're just gonna get hit. This is Group B if it was even less restricted. Okay, I'm sorry, we cannot slow down, Odyssey. We had to use US brakes there. I'm terrified for the jumps, by the way. Oh, hey. See ya. I'm terrified for those, like, jump sequences as well. This will be insane. Also, we could have maybe found a track where the Spiker is the fastest car. What do we think? Spiker is not doing so bad. Ooh. Why is it actually good here? At some point you just refuse. Oh, never mind. See ya. It's stalled out. It's broken down at the side. Pikes Peak Mirage. But actually, though. Pikes Peak Mirage, if it was actually built to the conditions. Massive lift kit on this thing. Sorry, cameraman. It's okay. Luckily, the plastic tape was able to fend you off. Alright, here we go. Come on. Some speed. Oh no, we're bouncing. Damn it, we didn't get much speed there. That's sad. Whoa, noise. The heck's in second though. Brim, 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 brim. Okay, taking the Bosch line, I guess. Alright. One last blast down that straight and then we'll see if we can even get the top speed anymore. Seriously, this has been actually, like, this has sort of changed my thoughts on GT4, everything I knew about it. Like, what do I even begin with at this point? There you go, 370 down the straight, back there. Pretty good. Alright. Wow, it's late. Panama plays. I think it's a great segue to end the stream now, guys, I think. So yeah, thank you so much for coming on this journey with me to destroying GT4's everything. It started off, you know, looking at weird opponents, which of course were revealing in their own ways. The Speedster comes to mind, but then we made this Mirage, and it will never be the same again. I gotta recreate this so I can get it working in like GT4 Online and stuff. It needs to happen. Alright. I shall send the stream off with Panama playing over cars racing at Grand Canyon. And hopefully the next time I stream, hopefully we got some GT4 Online coming for you guys. It'll be really fun if it works, but yeah. Depends on if people show up, and also if GT4 Online works still. I'm confident it should work. There's a new server up for it and everything, with like devs that are working on it constantly. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, anyway. Oh, hello, Jan. What? Yep, there's a spiker. Alright. I'll catch you all for the next stream, / video, / whatever. Scientific discoveries indeed. Expect a huge video on this, maybe. Alright, take care. See you all next time.